conquered bath night, the kids are down, the dishwasher's loaded, laundry's done, and you finally lay down to go to bed and you have that deep, annoying tightness, pain in your glute that's keeping you awake. Dr. Madeline here at Forward Spine Center, and today I'm going to provide you with 4 stretches and exercises to relieve that pain. Each stretch addresses a different specific reason why you're possibly having that irritation. I recommend trying 1 stretch each day and see how you feel. If it provides relief, continue with that stretch the next day. If it doesn't, move on to the next one. If you wish to learn more about what is going on with you, a thorough history and evaluation performed by Dr. Tim or myself allows us to really figure out the root of the issue. Schedule an appointment. We aim to treat on the first day and provide you with relief that day. Here are the 4 stretches. Tune in. Trigger ball against the wall. Here we're going to focus on the piriformis. So you're going to grab a trigger ball. I have a therapeutic trigger ball. You can grab a lacrosse ball, tennis ball. Grab that ball, place it against the wall and onto your glute. You're going to lean against the wall. Again, the harder you lean against the wall, the deeper it gets into that trigger area. And you're going to roll up and down across your glute, across your piriformis. When you find that tender spot, stop, take a few deep breaths, and then move 1 inch, the other inch, really focusing on breaking up that tissue. This is myofascial release against the piriformis. The piriformis muscle is often overused and really tight when we have weak glutes. And unfortunately, the sciatic nerve goes through that piriformis. So if the piriformis is tight, the sciatic nerve is being pinched and you're going to have shooting pain down your leg. Sciatic nerve flossing. You're going to come onto your back, straightening both legs, bringing one knee in towards your chest, wrapping your hand behind your thigh, bringing your knee in toward your chest, and then straightening your leg, pointing your toes towards your face. Really feeling that stretch into the hamstring, and then bending the knee. Straightening the leg, pointing the toes towards the face, and then bending the knee again. What we're doing here is we're moving the sciatic nerve in its canal. So we're almost gliding that nerve along the canal so then it can breathe. So it stops that irritation. Doing this on both sides. Bringing that knee in toward your chest, straightening the leg, flexing the toes towards the face. Clams. You're going to find yourself laying on the side, stacking your shoulders on top of one another, hips on top of one another. Bend your knees, stack your knees on top of each other, ankles on top of each other. Tall line from your shoulders, your hips, to your feet. Keeping your feet together, you're going to lift the top leg off the other, the bottom, and lower back down. Touch your glute. This is a glute exercise. We're stabilizing, strengthening the glute muscle, specifically the glute medius. You're going to do 15. Switch sides, do it on both sides. The big thing, touch the muscle, make sure that you're squeezing that glute. Keep your hip rolled forward. We don't want to over-recruit with our hip flexor. An option to move to the next stage in this stretch exercise is to place a band around your knees to provide a little bit of resistance, lifting up, squeezing that glute, coming back down. Option to also lift up, squeeze, and hold for 30 seconds, really tonifying that glute med. Reverse lunge stretch. You're going to bring one leg on top of a couch, a chair, keeping your pelvis in a neutral position. You're going to shift your weight forward, squeezing the back glute, driving the back heel into the ground. You're going to feel a good stretch into your hip flexor and the good activation into the glute. Option to stay here, or you can go down onto one knee. Good. Bending, keeping the front leg bent, keeping that pelvis neutral. So trying not to overarch the sacrum, but keeping that pelvis tucked under, the sacrum tucked under, glute squeezed. Shift your weight forward to really feel that stretch into the front hip flexor. Option as well to take this into a reverse lunge, alternating. Lower down, hover the knee, come back up, lower down, hover the knee, come back up. The big thing is you want to keep your front knee stacked over your front ankle. Make sure you're not shifting forward. Driving through the front heel. Driving through the front heel, hover the knee, come back up.